Many different cultures and religions have different rules for life. Some claim they are from God, others claim that they are necessary for having a good and functional society. But are they true? And if not, what are the mandates from God? So before we hop into the meat and potatoes of this video, a little bit of a disclaimer. So, we're not talking about like the 10 commandments or the ways that you should morally live your life. No, we are talking about the mandates that God gave to spirits when spirits were first being spirits, and the only 3 fundamental rules and things that those spirits had to follow. Basically, it sums up experience and existence in general. So let's break down these 3 mandates from God or source and then understand how we spirits actually use it, because they're a little bit different and a little bit backward. So the 3 mandates from God or from source was to create, build, and resonate. However, the way that spirits use it is actually to resonate, create, and build. It's a little bit different, so let's break this down. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to me. This is Michael. I'm your host, the Right Triangle Michael, and I am cutting out the esoteric middleman and giving you tools you need to connect yourself right to the source. So before there was anything, before God had its first expansion, what happened? God created energetic influences. God didn't start building the multiverse with the physical structure. Everything started with creation. Creation represents energy or influences. Nothing physical happened yet. However, once energy or spirits or influences were created, you had to have a physical structure system for you to actually be able to experience those things in the first place, which is where the whole building mandate comes into, which was building dimensions, realities that we could actually experience all these energetic influences in the first place. And once we get to that, once there's already energy, once there's already a physical structure system for us to experience in physically, then the only thing that's left is to actually resonate with that and then do that process all over again, which is where spirits get their 3 mandates. Because once you have energetic influences, once you have a physical structure system for you to actually experience those energetic influences, then the only thing that is left for you to do is to actually resonate with those experiences, create new energy, new influences, and then create a physical structure system for you to actually experiencing that. And by going through this cycle, you are able to actually energetically or spiritually ascend to the point where you become a 9th dimensional being, aka your own verse, your own God, where you don't have to listen to anybody else's rules because you make the rules for your own verse. Now, while things such as like the 10 commandments or Buddhist law for actually how to live a good life and actually a good society and a functional society where people aren't going around and committing acts of evil all the time every single day, these are the mandates for experience. Basically, the only things that God or source required of spirits to do is to create vibes and energy, influences, actually build structure systems for you to be able to experience those physically, and then to resonate with that experience until it's time for you to actually create something new. Because once you start resonating with something, after a certain point, you'll realize what's missing, or you'll end up deciding that you want to experience something different or something new, something that hasn't been created yet, which leads you back onto the path of create, build, resonate. And those were the only 3 mandates that God really gave to spirits when spirits first started spiriting. And eventually this cycle of creation, building, and resonating eventually leads you to the experience of being your own verse, your own God, where you are the one that actually created the structure system, the own rules that other spirits live inside of. So, if you wanted to know what the 3 mandates for spirit were, now you do. So what energy have you been resonating with? What new things do you wish to create and build a system for you to actually experience that new energy that you wanted to create in the first place, to a point where you can resonate with it for a long enough time, to the point where you realize you want to create something new? What do you want to experience? Let us know in the comments below. But until next time, fly high, y'all.